Let me just show you what we've got, right? So you can see here the bull,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that right there. Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just like I drew, like that, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
it's got
Mm-hmm.
this symbol, which by the way is matching my logo,
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, that's very I mean, I guess there's
which
no
I
copyright.
didn't even know, right? I had
That's
no
what,
clue of. But look, there's
mm-hmm.
also another cow right here, and you can see its horns, and this is the Hathor,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then its face kind of comes down like this. Here's its neck. It's a
Yeah, yeah,
profile
yeah.
of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's its eye, and it's even got. So, could you see that?
Yeah, of course.
Yep. All right. So then here you've also got DNA. Look, DNA is coming across.
I could see it actually.
You see the DNA?
Yeah, I see it. I see
Yeah.
I
Like,
see the
what
little
the
curve
heck,
right there.
dude?
Yeah, I see the little curve
It's
right there.
freaking DNA.
Yeah, I see it. I literally see it embedded in the pyramid wall. That's insane.
Exactly. Because the throat chakra activation is accompanied with DNA activation. But now look, so this has nothing, no writing on this side.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the eyes
Oh no,
right here.
oh, absolutely. I can see the eyebrows. I can see the bull. I can see the DNA. It's insane. It's absolutely insane that you were able to find this, see it, and then identify it and map it the way you've mapped it is absolutely remarkable because it's been sitting in front of everybody's eyes for at least 100, how long ago did they find
Thousands.
this thing? Yeah. Oh yeah,
Thousands of
thousands of years.
years.
Oh yeah, of course, thousands of years. Yeah, it's been around for thousands of years. But people, have been seeing these walls, taking pictures of these walls, doing these things for years, and no one ever put the two. They just never saw it. So the Dolores video that you showed
Mm-hmm.
really, really does say like, oh, when the right symbol walks into the room, it will see, it will see it. So it's pretty remarkable, man. I have to say.
So here's what's on the other walls. You guys are the first to see this, seriously, in the world.
And this is new, by the way. This is brand new.
All brand new.
Really?
All brand new. So
Whoa.
there's Ophiuchus on the opposite wall, which is the opposite constellation
Uh-huh.
of Orion, and they
Uh-huh.
represent the 13th and 14th constellations. They're actually important enough that they have to have their own constellations, and they are on the plane of the ecliptic. Ophiuchus is 1 degree above it, and Orion is 1 degree below it. Together, they represent the conscious and the subconscious. They are the shadow. So every constellation has a shadow consciousness associated with it. Taurus has Scorpio. You can't have 13 constellations. You have to have 14 because
Right.
each constellation, like I think I'm Taurus. Yes, that's my sun, but my shadow consciousness is Scorpio. So sometimes people will feel like I'm more Scorpio
Mm-hmm.
because it's part of my shadow. But you can see here, look, it's a man. Here's his
Yeah, yeah.
eyes. Here's
Yeah.
his mouth. Here's the ram's horns that represent the black ram. And the story in the story of Shakespeare, there are 36 plays of Shakespeare. How many
Mm-hmm.
decan are there? There's 36 decan. Each play represents the decan. And so you know the story of Othello.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ophiuchus.
But we'll have to
The
have
black
another
serpent
episode.
healer. He has a snake going around him that's a python. They're both,
We'll have
it's
to,
biting its tail right here.
we'll have to have another conversation about Shakespeare and Da Vinci's connections to the pyramids.
Oh, there are
That
many because that was part of this whole discovery and solution. So, so
that's
basically, then the other
mind
wall.
blowing.
Okay, here's another one where you could see the birds above the cow and the bull, and above the so on the face of Orion,
I could see it
he
there.
has a
Yeah.
bird over his eyes, almost like a mask, and then there's another bird right here next to it,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and all of this was found in the Last Supper.
No.
Yep, because here it is.
One was the Da Vinci's Last Supper.
Yep, Da Vinci's Last Supper. I'm going to draw this on here. If you look closely, you'll see a cow on the right wall, on the exact same spot. You see the horns I'm drawing?
Yeah. I see it.
Here's the ridge of its back. And then it has in script Alpha, Q, W. Alpha, Chi, Omega. Right there. So here's its eyes. I need to change the color of this thing and see it better.
Yeah.
Okay, so here
But
we
I'm
go.
seeing you movement through it at least.
Yep.
There it is.
Right. Here's its eye.
Yeah.
Here's the horns.
Yeah, I saw it right there.
Right. Like this. And then there's a bull. There's a bull inside here with the two nostrils right here and a Taurus symbol on its forehead. I'm not drawing it well, but there's another eye here, another eye here, and it's got two horns as well. So it's a bull inside of a cow on the exact same wall. So when you match up the back wall of the Last Supper to the King's Chamber, this little port right here becomes the sarcophagus.
Jesus. No pun intended.
This is an encryption, and guess what? Each one of these guys represents the different astrologies. Like, seriously.
Wow.
It's so mind-blowing. So each one, and guess how many holes there are in the ceiling here? 36 to represent
36.
the decan.
That is absolutely mind-blowing.
Zoom in on this. Look what we have right here. There is I'm just going to do it with my cursor here. This is an Aries symbol. Right here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here are the horns. Here's the
Yeah,
head.
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Here's the face. Here's the eye of the ram, because this guy represents Aries. And then look at the guy next to him. He's got on his forehead a Taurus symbol, just like the bull did on the wall. Right here, this little tiny small Taurus symbol right over his right eye.
Did Da Vinci go to the pyramids, see this in a way that, in his way, allowing this information to continue, just like the pyramids, all this is encrypted inside of the pyramids, so it could last thousands of years?
Yes, he did. In fact,
That's insane. That's mind-blowing, Robert.
that's exactly what he did, and that's what my whole show is about.
Yeah,
Is how all of this has been encrypted. So you could find even here on the on what's supposed to be John, you could see the shape of the Libra symbol, which is the shape of Omega, right on her raiment.
That's
which is Libra.
that's Mary Magdalene, right?
Yeah, it's Mary Magdalene. So
Yeah.
of course, and where they're sitting, this is a sarcophagus right here, and this is exactly where the Alpha Omega are. Alpha, Omega.
Yeah.
There's an Eye of Ra right here.
Yeah, there is an Eye of Ra. That's an Eye of Ra right there.
The entire Last Supper painting is a map of the King's Chamber of the Great Pyramid. Here's the DNA.
Yeah, I could see the movement on it. I could see the arcs of it. I could very easily. I mean, look, it helps that there's a pattern at the top. So just by matching it, you just look and you go, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Absolutely.
But you can even see the nucleotide pairs and the way they're twisting in perspective drawing. That's like impossibly difficult to do.
Next level.
So this is in the Queen's Chamber.
Oh God, that's
This
easy.
is the face of Osiris.
Yeah, that's a super easy one to see. It's very.
No one's ever seen this stuff.
But how is
Look,
that?
you even have a molar right here. It looks like it's translucent, like an X-ray. He's got a molar from his teeth right here. This is his chin.
How has no one seen this stuff, Robert? Or is it just it needs to be seen now and not seen 500 years ago?
It needs to be seen now.
When it's time. When we're ready. When we're ready as a species.
It is time now. It is absolutely time now. So here's another one. This is Last Supper painting, the same DNA we saw on the walls. They're all over the walls there, and you'll find it right in the Last Supper too.
Yeah, I can see parts of it, no question. How that was embedded inside of this painting.
So the woman riding the Pegasus, you could see her arm right here holding the bow and arrow. Here's the arrow. And it's written right underneath her. I think Da Vinci put this here when he was there. THOTH. And then the number 126. So you got THOTH and then 126. And then you've got a woman whose face, this is her nose right here, her profile, her eyes, her hair, holding the bow and arrow, shooting at this eagle that comes across like this. Can you see it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's like you can see the shadow.
Yep.
It's like, so it's clear as day to me.
Yep.
My God. Yeah, you can see it. Now once you have the reference point, you obviously see it. It's right there.
Yep.
Holy cow.
Where we are in consciousness, first of all, and all of this is going to be in season 2.
I was going to ask.
Codex, which is going to literally blow everybody's minds. I mean, seriously. But
so,
I mean, we see the Orion correlation literally everywhere. Look, these are the Great Pyramid, Teotihuacan, Xi'an, China, the constellation. And then not only that, but look, Da Vinci encrypted it also in Vitruvian Man. See these three? Who has abs like that?
Yeah, exactly. Three diamonds. That's insane.
In exactly the right spot.
That's ridiculous, Robert.
So
That's
what's
ridiculous.
happening? Why is this all happening? I think it's related to this. We're coming to the realization that time loops on itself. We have a precession and a procession. In the procession of equinox, we have 8,640 hours in the Egyptian year. Why is the Egyptian year 360 days? Because it's the combination of balanced masculine and feminine. There's 365.25 days, or 360 if you include the leap year, 365.4 days for the year, right, with leap year, and 354 for the lunar year, which is the feminine. The average of the two is exactly 360 days.
Of course.
So think of it like DNA. You've got two sides of DNA rolling. The place where it would actually end would be the mean value of the two. So it's literally like two sides of DNA. And it becomes like DNA that wraps into itself as these Mobius strips would imply. And we go forward in procession and backwards simultaneously in precession. And the number of days of the precession of equinox is 8.64 million days, which is the same 8.64 that is the procession of hours. And that is derived as the gravitational constant divided by the square root of pi minus 1. It's too perfect. We add 1 to this, that's the speed of light in the front.